Hello and welcome. The reason I started that was because that little thing on the screen says say something. So I said something. I think it's just to tell them that I'm here. Anyways, we are here. And we're just going to wait just a minute. I should duck down a little. Can you see my hat? Hi, Eva. All right, we're starting to get people tuning in. This is awesome. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Robin. Oh, it's so nice to have some familiar faces. Hi, Carol. Hi, Darlene. So lovely of you to join me today. All right, we have some viewers. I think we should be ready and set to roll. Oh, Cindy. Hi, Cindy. Yeah, I like my hat. Yes, thank you. Hi, Ruth. All right, here we are. So, hi, Anne. Ashley. Hi, Ashley. Look at all these lovely people signing in. Isn't that wonderful? Oh my goodness. Oh, and mysewingroom.ca said hello too. Hi, Pam. Okay, so Pam, we are going to talk about gnomes. And to know me is to love me. Hi, Tina. So today, thank you everyone for tuning in and joining me on Wacky Wednesday at My Sewing Room. And of course, you'll see us on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you miss me live, you can catch us later. We are taped. So thank you very much for joining in, and thank you very much for giving us thumbs up and loves and sharing and all the wonderful things that you do and all the comments that you make. It's awesome. So thank you very much, and welcome to the first Wacky Wednesday of 2023. How exciting is that? It's absolutely wonderful, and I'm so happy that you joined us. So very quickly, I'd like to give a little shout out to those people who watched our New Year's Eve show last Wednesday. So hi and thank you to Nancy C, Nicola P, Tina B, and I got to meet Tina's granddaughter Abigail, so that was nice. Carol G, Loanne F, Lorraine S, Anita W, Robin S, and she's back today, Karen C, Chris L, Teresa W, Sandy A, Ann L, hello, she's back today too. Eva W, who's back. JC, Marilyn C, and of course some of our other people who watch but maybe don't comment. But thank you to Glenda and Mike, aka Betty and Wilma, to Jean and Maui Jim, Carol and Paul, Mary Zed, Betty L, and Wendy W. So thank you everyone who joins in and welcomes us into your home, business, wherever you are that you're watching. Anyways, just a quick note that we have a Going Green draw every week at the store, or every month. And if you don't take a bag, we put your name into the draw. So I'd like to just say thank you to Patricia Z, who won our December 2022 Going Green contest. So thank you. So everyone, remember, bring your bag when you come. All right, so all this month of January, I think this should be a month of love. So we are going to start off with the gnomes. And as I say, to know me is to love me. And of course, you knew I couldn't stay away from gnomes for very long because, Lordy, you know I love gnomes. And I think a lot of the people who I spent Christmas with knew that as well. So I would like to introduce you to a few new gnomes that came my way. All right, here's the very first one. He's a big guy, and he says there's no place like Gnome. And he's just the cutest little winter one with a big white beard, and he kind of resembles me with a big round bottom. I like him. So that was the first one. And of course, my fame of being a Flames fan continues. And here is Let's Go Flames. I wonder who we should name this flame after. Anyways, there's the newest gnome, Flame Gnome. Yay, go Flames. And then I got a Techno Gnome. He's a techno guy. He's got interesting little circuit boards on his head, so I think he must be really smart. He's the wise gnome. Anyways, there he is with his lovely glasses, just like mine. So, not to be outdone, of course, I had some friends who made me something as well. Look at this wonderful tea towel. I'll show you cute up close. And it's a beautiful little gnome in his teacup enjoying the nice warmth. There's a little bee, there's mushrooms, butterflies, really nicely embroidered on a white tea towel. And of course, we have lots of tea towels at the store if you want to make something like that. It makes a really fun Christmas gift. Okay, and not to be outdone, a few people actually gave me some really cute little mugs as well. There's a little gnome with all the Christmas presents and things. It's really sweet. And the pièce de résistance, gnome for the holidays. And this actually came so cute with a little brownie single chocolate peppermint. You can make a cup, a cake in a mug. Can you believe that? Cake in a mug. So I just wanted to introduce you to some of my newest, latest gnomes that came home this Christmas. Isn't it always wonderful to have a Christmas? Oh, oh, Eva, you're sneaking that in there, aren't you? Yes, so I have to say shout out to Eva. It is her birthday coming up on Friday. And I just wanted to say that is something that Eva and I share. So I don't know about you, but I'm only 21. I think you must be younger than that, like 18 or something, right? Anyways, happy birthday to you, Eva. I know you'll have a wonderful time celebrating on Friday. All right, enough about my gnomes. What about my sewing room gnomes? And I just wanted to show you some of those, and you can now be hanging with my gnomies. So here are some my sewing room gnomies. Now, you may remember last year, oh, I was so ambitious, I made a quilt. And this was the Gnome Love Twisted Panel. So, believe it or not, I can't believe this, but I still have those available. I just think that's the funniest thing. So have a look at this little close-up beauty. He is called Gnome Love. It's hard to see him. He gets reflected. Gnome Love Twisted Panel Quilt. And it's so cute. It gives hugs and kisses. There's everything in here except for the backing and the batting. And it makes a 39 by 45. So that was the one that you saw. It's using the Twisted Panel by Peachtree. Very nice. So again, that was my project from last year. And believe it or not, if you didn't get a chance, it's still available. So it is a really sweet one. And of course, we're talking about all of this now so that you've got a month to work on gnomes and gnomey fun things. Now, if you're going to make that particular little quilt, we have some really nice cuddle. It's red pine minky, and it comes in pinks and reds, and it's glorious and it's so soft. It would make a perfect backing for one of those quilts. I know that would make a beautiful one. So now, if you're not into making a whole big quilt, Miss Dawn also made for us a table topper. This was called Gnome Love Table Topper. And you can see here all the different little pictures. and all the different beautiful fabrics. And I have to tell you that we have a line of fabric called Gnome in Love, which would make really nice backings for this. I know this is a plain red one, but oh, you should see the beautiful fabric that we have over here. And it's so cute. Oh, you know, I just go crazy over gnomes. All right, close up. Look at this baby. Is a toss with all the little baby gnomes and things. And this is by Riley Blake. It's called Gnomes in Love by Tara Reid, and Riley Blake puts it out. It's only $20.99 a meter. And you know, you wouldn't need much to do a backing on this little guy. And there's lots of wonderful colors. There's whites and pinks and reds. And look at this one, all over hearts. This one would be beautiful with anything you make. I'll show you all over hearts. Look at it. It's so pretty. And that would make a really nice backing if you got this quilt that I made, the Twisted Love, or the cute little table topper of Gnomes in Love. And this fabric is just, it's just, you know, I feel so sad for it because it came in just after Valentine's last year and nobody loved it. So this year we have to give him some gnome love. So anyways, lots of beautiful Riley Blake fabric for our gnome collection to put on those two quilts, either the table topper or the quilt. Now, if you don't want to make either of those, there's other things we can make. And this one is so cute. Oh, I almost forgot. If you don't want to make a quilt, that line has got the cutest little apron, and it's called Love is in the Air. And it is so cute. And the straps, when you put the thing together, are little heart straps. So you could make the neckband is in plain red hearts, and then the strap around the middle and around the neck are in hearts, pink and whatnot. But look at how cute this is. Love is in the air. And it's just so cute. So this makes a really nice little apron. And there's a band along the bottom that's all the little guys with that lovely fabric I told you about with the hearts. So this is really sweet, this little panel. He's only $22.99 for the cutest little, forgot what it was, apron. And I think that would look really sweet. You could deck yourself out in this for Halloween, or for Valentine's. I think it's sweet. Anyway, so that also goes with the Gnomes in Love line of fabric. And it's so cute. All right. Now, what else? Well, you know, a lot of people don't make quilts. They don't make table toppers. They don't make aprons, but they might make a really cute hanger. And Patchabilities always comes out with some absolutely lovely ones. And of course, we're talking Gnomes in Love, right? All right, here we go. Let's have a look at this one. Gnome in Love. And Patchabilities, it makes a 6 by 22 inch hanger, but look at the cute, absolutely adorable little gnome holding a heart ready to give it away. That would be so sweet on your door, or you could actually use that as a runner on your table as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but this is Patchabilities P289 Gnome in Love. And that is adorable. So this would be fun to practice all your applique skills on, whether it's hand or whether it's sewing machine. But I think that would be really sweet. You could deck that all up beautiful and be ready for Valentine's. Okay, now, so if you don't want to make a table topper or a quilt or an apron or a door hanger, what about a bag? You know, I love bags, and we made so many of them last year, different kinds of bags, and we'll be coming to that again later. But look at this one. This is called the Whole Country Caboodle. And this one's called Love February Gnome Bucket Buddy Kit. And the fun thing about this is that it comes with all the pre-cuts in it. So you get all of the little pieces all ready to be adhered. Oh, and I'll tell you that story in just a minute. They give you some Velcro to do the hangings. They give you some buttons, all of the pieces. They give you the bag piece as well. And it's really cute. It's a little kit, and it's got everything you need for the bucket, to make the bucket buddy. And it doesn't have a price, so we'll have to make it up when you come to the store. Anyways, okay, so we have a class, and that class is called applique. Miss Ann did it with us, and of course all the staff was challenged to make something using a cute little gnome thing. And I know some people probably felt my pain when I went to applique the little legs onto my gnome, being flesh colored, and I couldn't quite see, but I pressed them with the iron and I lifted it up, and my poor gnome only had one leg because the other leg was stuck to my iron. So I have to tell you that that was the funniest one-legged gnome you've ever seen. But that led me to another problem, and of course, and that was to clean the iron after I accidentally appliqued something to it. And it actually wasn't too hard to do. We have a couple of products in the store that you just apply to the hot iron and wipe it onto a towel, and it cleaned it off. And I thought I was so smart. Not only did I learn a thing about applique and trying to remember to use your applique sheet, I also learned how to clean my iron. So I thought that I got it. I got new legs. I'd started again, and darned, you know what? I did it again. It was really hard to tell which side was the side with the Wonder Under on it. Anyways, my iron was thoroughly cleaned by the time we finished that project. So just keep in mind when you're doing these appliques, and these ones have the fusible webbing on the back already ready to go, that you use your applique sheet and keep your iron cleaner handy. All right, anyways, that was really cute. That's a little bucket of a guy. I think that's so sweet. So I just wanted to ask you if you guys know what gnomes love to sing while they quilt, sew, or craft. They have a song called Gnome Worry, So Happy. And I think little gnomes are very happy. I think they're so lovely. Anyway, so that is a cute little basket that you can make the bucket buddy. I've got to say that we have tons of other Valentine's fabric, gnome fabric, and things in the store. And I just want to remind anyone who hasn't already been watching our Facebook to let you know, or have read our newsletter, or have stopped by the store. But our half price fabric is now 75% off, so 50 off the 50. So it's going fast. Now that sale is on until Saturday when we close here at the store. I'm not sure if it's online or not. I'll have to check for you, but right now that half price fabric is going fast. So if you're looking for something fun for backing, backgrounds, one lady really blew my mind. She makes her own bags to put Christmas presents in. She came in and stocked up on all the Christmas fabric that's in the half price. And she also hit the Christmas sale where we had last week, the 40% off. So she was able to, she's going to restock her Christmas bags for next year, which I thought is really handy. It's very nice. They're made out of fabric, can be reused, and we don't clog up our landfills with plastic. Anyways, I thought that was really sweet. So just to remember, our 50% off the 50% fabric. All right. And to me, that makes good gnome sense. Not noun sense, but gnome sense. Yes, yes. Okay. All right. Thank you for bearing with me about all my gnome things, because, you know, I'm gnome crazy. But I wanted to just remind you that we are doing some in-person classes. Yay! We're back to being here in person. You can still do virtual. We still have virtual, but if you were into coming into the store for it, we have now got Quilting First Class. For anyone who out there who is watching or wants to learn how to quilt, this is the best class to do it, because you go through how to cut, how to sew, how to cut your blocks, how to put it all together, how to do all that lovely piecing, how to put your borders on, how to finish your quilt for quilting, how to put the binding on. It's an absolute necessity, and it'll teach you all of the skills correctly the first time, so you don't have to guess at them. I see I have an audience. She probably won't stop by, but hi, Nancy. I look so funny. She says I look so cute. Anyways, so that's it. Quilting first class, and that starts Friday, January 13th. It goes for 4 consecutive Fridays, the 13th, 20th, and 27th of January, and February 3rd. And that's $99.99 plus tax. How do you get fabric straight before cutting? I usually use, surprisingly enough, Mary Ellen's Best Press. And if you spray this and iron it and leave it, and then spray it again and iron it and leave it, it gets very, very, stiff. So it stays when you're cutting, it doesn't wiggle. Always remember to trim the edge to make it 90 degrees along the fold line. Flip it over and then start with that, making sure that the fold is across the top on your ruler and your side is all square, and then you can go ahead and cut whatever lengths you want. But maybe I'll have to show you that next time on how to do the things. So we'll have to do that. Anyways, Mary Ellen's Best Press is one of your absolute favorites, is this. And I'm one of the people that do not wash their fabric before I cut it, because I think that extra little sizing they put in it holds it fairly firm. And once I get this on it as well and iron it, it stays perfectly fine. Now, if you have wiggle on your ruler, we do have Invisafill and some, I can't remember what they're called, but they're small little dots that can be applied to the back of the ruler to hold it firm, so as you're pushing with your cutter, it doesn't slide around. Always be careful. Keep those fingers out of that cutting range. Keep it back at least an inch off the edge. Spread your fingers out and cut away from you, please. All right, but they will go through all of that in quilting first class. So if you want to do that, that would be great. And I know that last time I checked, there was 1 spot left in store and lots of virtual spots available. And I found a young lady came in to sign up for the virtual spot because she just has a new baby at home, and she finds that much more relaxing to do that and watch it at home and do it. And as you may know, we record our lessons so that you can always go back and review and see what you've done. So if you say take the class, do the quilt, and then next time you go, oh, now how did she do that? It will be available for you to watch. I'll record it. All right, so anyways, that's quilting first class coming up. The other thing we have in person right now is our long arm certification class. Barb will be doing that on Thursday, January 25th. It's $150 plus tax. I think they start at noon and you run till about 4. So you're here for a good time. You will be good time, not a long time. Anyways, you'll be loading your quilt. You'll be practicing. It's all hands-on, so it's kind of fun. All you've got to do is show up. You don't have to bring anything else. I think a pen and a paper for any notes you might want to take. And that class is fun. Now, we all had a great time experiencing how to use different machines when we did our 3-yard quilt challenge just before Christmas. And if you're interested in our results, they are hung up around the store, so you can come in and see how we did it. I was able to use a pantograph on the Bernina, big Bernina Q20. Anyways, so that was a lot of fun. I'd never done it before, but I have to tell you, it takes a little rhythm so your curves aren't peaks. Anyways, it does take a little practice. I know Barb's really, really good at it. So if you decide to learn how, I think that class is great, and she'll teach you all how to do it. All right, what else was I going to tell you? Oh, a little look forward for this year. 2023 is the year of me. I thought we should take some time to do some things for us. I know most of us are doing things from everybody else, but I think we should take some time and do some things that interest us and make us happy. And I've got to tell you that with Dawn's help, we're putting together Sandy's Simple Sewing presents a My Sewing Room exclusive, and once a month we will be doing what I did during the summer sewing, showing you how to make a project from start to finish and as fast as I can talk. Anyways, it's going to be recorded so you can always come back and watch it again. Anyways, the first one next week. Okay, introducing Sandy's Simple Sewing presents an MSR exclusive, Old Love. So I know that this is the month of love, so we're getting ready for our Valentine's in February, and that's what we're going to present next week. Yes, so I'm very excited. Dawn's been helping kit some things for me, and this one will be a total kit. Everything will be in it except for the backing and the batting, so it should be fun. Anyways, everybody, thank you for joining me, and thank you for letting me talk about my gnomes, because I love my gnomes. And so, as the gnomes say in yoga, namaste. Namaste, everyone. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Come back next Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday, for the Sandy Simple Sewing, and we're going to make something fun. And I'll bring everything and we'll set it up and I'll show you how it's done. Anyways, thank you so much, everyone.